So here's the question. Did testosterone cure my ADHD? Friends, I've struggled with ADHD my entire adult life. Diagnosed at the age of 36, it explained so many of the shortcomings and ways that I've failed. From dropping out of college to struggles with relationships and work and food and gaming. Learning about ADHD helped me get a grip on the things that I could be doing better to make my life better. And that's exactly what I did. Over the course of 2 years, I lost over 100 pounds and turned my gaming addiction into a productive hobby with the podcast and this very YouTube channel. The mechanism of this change, ADHD sufferers, we have a hard time sustaining our intentions. We have an idea about things that are good for us, things that we want, but we just won't remember them as we go about our day. We won't remember them, and so we won't act on them. Some combination of those two things. You see, it turns out that all important consequences in life are deferred consequences. Um, think about saving for retirement. If you don't save for retirement today, it doesn't matter. In 5 years, it doesn't matter. In 20 years, it may not matter, but it's going to matter someday in a big way. And folks with ADHD, we just don't engage with those deferred consequences very well. We really prefer to focus on immediate consequences and stimulation. And it's all about the reduced ability to sustain those necessary intentions while we're going about our lives, while we're out on the walk, while we're talking to neighbors, while we're going shopping, while we're going to the post office, while we're on the phone with our parents. Recalling our intentions to our mind as we go about our day opens up opportunities for us to act on them that ADHD folks just don't get. And that all changed for me about a year ago. I'm going to tell you the story real quick. I learned from a doctor that my testosterone levels were pretty sucky, pretty low. Not dangerously low, but not good. And that I could feel a lot better with more normative levels. I knew nothing about testosterone, but I decided to trust him and came home with a pill that I added to my morning routines and didn't think about it again. After about a month, though, things did start to change. My wife pointed it out to me when I brought her a thought that I'd had earlier in the month after doing our taxes. I'd realized, I'd realized and put into words this idea that I was going to die someday. And if I didn't change something, that probably I was going to be selling my labor to make a living right up until that day. And man, I did not want that. That intention has been something that's been in the forefront of my mind ever since that day. On the testosterone, I have this level of energy, of focus available to me. Almost like this irritation where if I don't act on the thing that I know, I don't feel good. It feels bad to disregard my intentions. So like that dirty piece of clothing in the corner, I just don't leave it there. I take care of it. The dirty dish in the sink, I take care of it. The shopping cart in the middle of the parking lot, I take care of it. Like I know the way things could be better and I feel impatient to act on them to make them better. And I'm taking actual proactive action in my life and I don't need all the schedules, all the lists, all the reminders in order to do it. It just emits from me fluently. I guess like it does for normal people. Holy shit. I wanted to share this because I couldn't believe this happened. I'd never heard of this before. And to be honest, I talked to a lot of really smart people about ADHD and learned a lot, but no one ever told me that for men, testosterone levels could be implicated. And ever since fixing that, man, I have become a dynamo of action. I'm always making things better. I've overhauled our finances and taken charge of our expenses at home in a way that I've never done before. I've taken the challenge of leveling up the YouTube channel beyond just a place where podcasts land more seriously than I ever have before. And I'm trying to build it into something that helps people and could grow to be something one day, one day that takes care of myself and my wife. and our cat. Will we get there? There's only one way to find out. There are a few other changes that came alongside the testosterone. Increased libido, yes. Increased disagreeability. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a thing. But it's overcomable, something that can be navigated. And if you ask my wife today, I think she'd tell you that things are better than they've been between us in a long time. Um, she shows up on my stream from time to time. So if you catch my stream at night, I encourage you to ask wife of Deeg how I'm doing. Keep me accountable. Um, it's just wild. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe how much better I feel every day. I can't believe how much energy I have and focus is available to me just because of the testosterone. And I still don't know how I got to be this way in the first place. There are bigger questions here about who am I? Have I become a different person? I don't think so. When I talk to my wife about it, the person who knows me best, she says that there are certainly times where I'm more angry or impatient than I've been in the past, but outside of those exceptional moments, in many ways, I'm more myself than she's ever seen me be. And I tell you, I certainly feel that way. Did testosterone cure my ADHD? Not a doctor. But my instinct is that yes, it did. And now you know too. That's the story. My good and excellent friends, please take good care of yourself. Be good to each other. And I'll see you all very soon.